Skull Cavern in Stardew Valley can be intimidating at the start, whether you're busy running away from serpents or dodging mummies and ghosts. But if you have the right weapons and buffs, it could turn into a fun and extremely profitable part of the game. Here are some of my favorite tips that will allow you to maximize your Skull Cavern gains and loots, including my favorite equipment and weapon builds, useful buffs, and all the items to prep and have in your inventory before going into the Skull Caverns. The first part of this is your weapon upgrades and enchantments. Head to the forge on Ginger Island and upgrade your weapon with 3 rubies. I prefer to use the Galaxy Sword for well-rounded, quick attacks, and each ruby adds 10% damage to my weapon. Next, enchant your weapon using a prismatic shard. I like to go for the Crusader enchantment, as it allows you to kill mummies without using bombs. This is super useful as mummies have a chance to drop cloth, which sell for a good 470 gold normally, or 658 gold with the artisan profession. The Crusader enchantment also allows you to deal 50% more damage to mummies, ghosts, skeletons, and void spirits. I also like to select the Fighter profession at level 5 combat and the Brute profession at level 10 combat. The Fighter profession increases your damage by 10%, and Brute increases your damage by 15%, making your attacks even more powerful. With these buffs, it becomes much easier to kill monsters in the Skull Cavern. While you're at the forge, be sure to also enchant your pickaxe with the Swift enchantment, as this will allow you to break rocks 33% faster. The second part of this is equipping your rings. While you're at the forge, you have the option to combine your rings so that you can equip the powers of up to 4 rings. My favorite ring combination is the Napalm Ring, Burglar Ring, Iridium Band, and Lucky Ring. The Napalm Ring will cause monsters to explode when killed, like a small bomb that destroys rocks but doesn't do damage to your health. This makes finding staircases even faster, as you can kill a monster and break rocks at the same time. You can get the Napalm Ring as a reward from Gil after killing 250 serpents in the Skull Cavern. The Burglar's Ring will enable monsters to drop twice as much loot on average. It can be obtained from the Adventurers Guild after killing 500 dust sprites in the mines. The Iridium Band glows, attracts items, and increases your attack damage by 10%. It can be crafted after earning the recipe at combat level 9, or found in fishing treasure chests after reaching fishing level 2. The Lucky Ring gives you +1 luck, which affects certain aspects of mining, including the chance to find treasure rooms, gem nodes, or mystic stones, or even the chance to find ladders. The final part of your build is trinkets. Once you've obtained the combat mastery, you'll be able to unlock a new equipment slot for trinkets, which grant you unique benefits. The Parrot Egg trinket summons a parrot companion who grants you a chance to find gold coins when slaying monsters, with each coin worth 250 gold. You can obtain trinkets from monster drops or breaking crates and barrels in the mines or Skull Cavern. Each trinket will have a certain stat attached to it, which determines how effective it is and can be changed using the anvil. For instance, a level 1 parrot egg gives you a coin drop chance of 10%, whereas a level 4 parrot egg grants a coin drop chance of 40%. Reroll the stats on your parrot trinket until it reaches the highest level 4 and equip it. The next thing that will help you maximize your gains in Skull Cavern are special powers and buffs. Of the 26 skill books introduced in the 1.6 update, my favorite 2 books to maximize Skull Cavern loot are the Monster Compendium and the Diamond Hunter book. Monster Compendium can be bought from the bookseller for 2,000 gold starting year 3 or dropped from slain monsters. With this power, monsters will have a small chance to drop double loot. If you've obtained the Diamond Hunter power book from the dwarf in the Volcano dungeon, all stones will have a chance to drop diamonds when mined with a pickaxe. As you go down the Skull Cavern, be sure to mine some rocks along the way if you've obtained this power to get some extra diamonds to sell for gold. Besides skill books, the statue of the Dwarf King also provides useful buffs for mining. If you have the mining mastery unlocked, The statue of the Dwarf King can be crafted using 20 iridium bars and grants mining buffs to you every day. The available powers include +1 ore when mining nodes, a greater chance to find geodes, a greater chance to find coal, a greater chance to find ladders and chests, and bombs cannot damage you. It will offer 2 of its 5 available powers, and you can only choose one buff to last throughout the day. I always like to select the ladders buff whenever it appears, since going deeper into the Skull Cavern usually means better rewards. The last thing to take note of before going into the Skull Caverns is prepping enough items in your inventory. I like to stock up on jade and rubies in my crystallariums to trade them for staircases and spicy eels at the Desert Trader on Sundays. Staircases allow you to go deeper into the mines quickly to increase your chances of finding iridium nodes and getting prismatic shards. Spicy Eel provides you with +1 luck and +1 speed buffs, and is also a great source of energy and health when mining. Besides Spicy Eel, I like to bring lots of triple shot espresso, which gives you +1 speed and lasts longer than normal coffee. Since the effects of food and drinks will stack, this will allow you to run around the Skull Cavern even faster. You can obtain the recipe for triple shot espresso from the Stardrop Saloon and craft it using 3 coffees. To obtain your first coffee bean, head to levels 41 to 79 of the mines to kill dust sprites, which have a 1% chance of dropping it as loot. Each coffee plant gives 4 beans every 2 days, so be sure to replant them to get even more coffee beans over spring and summer. Besides food, I like to bring along bombs to make it easier for me to find ladders and shafts as I go down the Skull Cavern to get to the iridium node floors even quicker. I'll also bring along a farm totem or tent kit to maximize my time spent in the Skull Cavern and allow myself to teleport home or simply sleep right outside the cavern. Before heading into the Skull Cavern, check your daily luck on the television and go on a good luck day to increase your chances of finding better items. Lastly, I like to spray Monster Musk to attract and kill more monsters. Monster Musk can be obtained after completing the Wizard's Prismatic Jelly quest on the Special Order board, or by trading a Combat Quarterly book with the bookseller. With the Parrot Trinket equipped, along with the effects of the Napalm Ring, killing monsters becomes even more satisfying as you get to earn gold and create mini explosions to find ladders quicker while dealing with the monsters. With all these additions, head into Skull Cavern and have fun killing monsters, blowing up rocks, and collecting all the loot drops and gold. I managed to get only 5 prismatic shards, which isn't the best, but also managed to collect a bunch of cloth, diamonds, and mystery boxes, as well as gold from my parrot trinket. So these are my top tips for conquering Skull Cavern and maximizing your gains. If you found this helpful, do like and subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments if you have any other tips when tackling Skull Cavern in Stardew Valley.